Hello everyone, so in today's video we are going to be looking at some tech platforms in Nigeria that have to do with law itself. Take this from someone who studies or studied law, but I'm a professional. I found these platforms and I decided, hey, I need to show the world all of these things because bro, law is something that shouldn't be left out when it comes to tech in Nigeria. It should be combined to make law itself better. So we're gonna go into character, baby. Yeah, baby, we're ready. Okay, people, so the first platform we're going to be reviewing today is one called NigerBarrister.com. So for lawyers, they have the option to create a profile, post a brief, post an article, search legal jobs, or for non-lawyers, you can ask a lawyer, find a lawyer, or look at some different articles. And I think this is really nice. Okay, so we're able to ask a question, and I'm going to ask a lawyer a question that only someone who studied law would know. Okay, so here we go. I was a victim of a Ponzi scheme. I invested 2 million naira and I lost it all. Now, I discovered that this Ponzi scheme changed their name and they are still operating the same way and scamming people. They've changed their name twice and they're still at it again. What do I do? Now, for me, I'm not really hopeful about getting an answer on this platform because look, people are asking different questions. And if you view the responses here, you'll just have like lawyers telling you to contact them so that way, for them to give you legal advice, it's going to cost a lot of money. And it's worth it to actually know this thing, especially if your case is urgent. Now, you can find a lawyer based on what state you live in. So you can just type in the name or city or state or wherever the lawyer is. And you can just see if you want different lawyers that are specialists in different fields of law, you have all these fields available. And this is very, very nice. And then, you can select the state wherever it is. And I think it's also nice as well. So depending on whatever case you have, you are going to find a lawyer. They also have this article section where you can read different articles about law. So look, we can read what some lawyers have written about. Like, look at this lawyer. Oluwa Shegun Iku for EG. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. I shouldn't be doing that. I respect you, my lawyer. So he wrote about 6 ways clients ruin their cases without knowing. And look, there are so many things that he's writing about. And this is all nice. You can pause to read this and actually come here. Man, this is a nice lawyer here. This is very, very nice. I love this. Now, overall, in my opinion, I would say that this platform here is basically for finding lawyers. So if you're a lawyer, you can actually, add like your profile here, and then if people give responses like ask questions based on whatever issues they have, you can just respond, and then from there you actually could help people and make some money from it. And plus, if you are looking for a job as a lawyer, you can actually find them here. But the issue is that these jobs are old, dated to 2024, so it's very likely that these jobs might not even be available anymore. But still, like, if you are a lawyer and you're looking for anybody that can actually do any legal work, just post a job here, and then from there people should apply. Like, more people should know about this and use it, like if you're in the legal field. Okay, so the second platform on our list is one called Modular.ai, and basically you can manage your entire case lifecycle from research to rulings, access AI-powered legal research powered with over 10,000 plus judgments, statutes, precedents, and so on. Now, the one thing I do like about this platform is that they have this user type option. So if you're anybody in the legal field at all, this is helpful. Like, especially if you're a law student now, this can actually help you with cases and all that stuff. So I'm gonna register as a law student. Okay, baby. Okay, now I'm inside this thing, and this thing looks like all these AI platforms like Gemini or ChatGPT or something. So yeah, we're going to essentially ask the same question that we did from the first platform and add it here. Let's see if it's gonna answer it. I was a victim of a Ponzi scheme. We already did that. We don't need a recap anymore. The moment of truth, people. Let's send this. Okay, so this is the response it gave me that I should document everything, go to EFCC, SEC, seek legal advice, public awareness, support groups, stay informed, that type of stuff. But then there are some more things that I actually wanted it to do. But for me, one topic that I learned studying law, it was company law, and we learned this thing about uplifting the veil, like the veil of incorporation, that type of thing, like a business personality, that type of stuff, law student stuff that law students, people that study law would understand. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask if now that there are any other things that can further explain this stuff. Maybe let's see if it can actually bring out any acts or laws or cases. So the moment of truth, guys, let's send this. Thinking. Mm-hmm. Okay. So according to what it says, that we can use the Investment and Securities Act. I wish that it could specify the sections. Maybe I'll ask it to specify in the next prompt. We can use the EFCC Act, the Criminal Code Act, Section 419, obtaining under false pretenses. I like this. And then 390, theft. Okay. Then we have the karma. I don't know why they didn't get the sections of the karma here. We have the Consumer Protection Act, and then we have cases like Afolabi versus the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Ogunbayo versus the Federal Republic. Like, we have so many cases here, and this is really nice. Okay, so we're gonna send this thing, and let's see if it can explain this thing further. Okay, come on, cook, let him cook. Okay, come on, tell me something, man. Tell me. Let's see. Okay, it's actually giving me the sections. I like this. Oh, wow. It's giving me the facts and the okay. I'm sad on this. I am so sad on this thing. Okay, let's go to the beginning here. Let's see, as it says, Section 124 prohibits fraudulent practices in the securities market, including Ponzi schemes, and the EFCC Act here, and the Criminal Code, Section 419 and Section 390. Okay, then the karma, Section 124, 130. Then this is Section 1. Then we have the case, the facts of the case here. And actually, this isn't bad at all. Like, this is good for studying, especially if you're a law student. Like, you should really try this out for real. Okay, so I think I have a very weird observation with whatever it's giving here. Now, I asked for the relevant sections, and I think everything they're giving me here is wrong, because I checked different acts for this investment and securities, and what they're giving me is completely different from what they're writing here. So I think what they're giving here is wrong, but we'll still check the other ones anyway, and I'll let you know. Okay, so I checked the EFCC, and the EFCC Act is correct. Like, whatever is giving you here, it is correct. Okay, so I now checked the Criminal Code Act, and Section 419 and 390 are both correct. Now, Section 124 here is wrong. This is wrong. Section 124 is about the allotment of shares, and this is completely wrong. Section 130 is also wrong, as this section talks about shares too. So both of these are wrong. Now, I went through each and every case, this one, and this one, and I can tell you that everything that they write here is wrong, except for this one. This was the only correct case. So in terms of accuracy, when it comes to, learning cases and sections, this will not give it to you. Like, it is not super accurate in my opinion. Which is why, if you're a law student, you're someone that studies law, please, if you're going to use any of these AI platforms, make sure that you check these sections properly before you use it for an assignment or exam or whatever. Like, I remember this thing happened to me when I had a criminal law assignment, I remember. And I tried to use AI to basically do all the sections, like with ChatGPT. When I went to cross-check the section, I saw that everything that ChatGPT gave me was wrong. And I had to basically get a Criminal Code Act and then look at everything and then type it there. Like, because the assignment was like a typed assignment. I had to type everything from scratch. I'm telling you, make sure you cross-check your sections, baby. Well, it is also important to note that this platform does run on credits, so you can upgrade to get more credits and stuff and more features, in my opinion. But then, like, I really don't like how inaccurate this platform is. Now, for those who are actual lawyers, who are actually practicing law and, you know, going to court and stuff, they do have this case manager system where you can add different cases and everything, and, you know, you can just add them and all that stuff, and then, you know, you have different documents and everything you can add. But these are all coming soon. You can have like clients and all that type of stuff. So yeah, I think maybe this modular AI would be good for that type of stuff. But then if it's for, you know, learning all this AI stuff, unfortunately, it is not as accurate. Now, this case here is also inaccurate, but one feature that I do wish that modular had is like this. Like, if you've used all those AI platforms like Copilot or Perplexity or even ChatGPT, like with their reasoning or search feature or DeepSeek, you would know that, like, now, okay, so one feature that I do wish that modular had was this. Like, even though this case is inaccurate, I do wish that it would essentially allow you to like see where the website that the case was gotten from or everything. Like, you know, like when you use AI platforms like ChatGPT with their search feature or DeepSeek or Perplexity or different AI platforms like Copilot, that they give you links to wherever they got their information from. I wish that modular could do the same thing. Like, for example, this case here talks about land, but then why is it saying negligence? Like, I'm talking about Donegal and Stevenson. It's not showing me this thing. So why is it showing me some random case that doesn't even talk about it? But oh well, we move. Finally, the last law platform we're going to be trying out today is one called POTUS AI. I've been seeing this one all over TikTok, and I want to see whether or not that this can help with law. So we are going to be asking it the question that we asked earlier, okay? So we move. Okay guys, so the moment of truth. Let's do this. Okay, I'm supposed to create an account. Okay, I see. Okay, so I have successfully created my account with POTUS, and the process was really seamless and everything. So we have different prompts that we can use. So we're gonna still ask it the same question anyway, and let's do this, baby. Okay, so POTUS basically responded and he said report to the authorities, EFCC, SET, gather evidence, legal action, consult a lawyer, and public awareness. So we're gonna ask it whether or not it has any acts or cases or anything that we can use to basically strengthen this whole thing. Now, here is one thing that is good about POTUS. It basically uses a model based on whatever country you select. So I think they have Nigeria, Ghana, and I think UK or US, I don't know. But then basically the model is what will determine what answers it gives you. So let's see, I asked it for the cases and everything, and let's see, it's giving me some stuff like this. Let's see. Let's see, what else has it given me? Now, it gave us the same section 124 from earlier, which is still incorrect, but section 195 is actually correct. Now, we weren't given a section for the EFCC, but for section 419, this is also correct as well. Okay, also both of these case laws are incorrect as well. So I would say that this isn't 100% accurate when it comes to law and everything. I mean, like, it can help you generally, but if it's for specific stuff, just like modular, it isn't really good for that type of stuff. Now, overall, these are all the law platforms we're going to be discovering today in this video. I know that there are many more that I should have made videos on as well, but then, you know, I didn't really make videos on them. But if you have any recommendations, I could make a part 2, and yeah, just comment below. Okay, did you like this video? Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I hope I see you guys next time. Goodbye.